you handle security deposits for your Northern Virginia property? Security deposits are a question that comes up a lot, and how we handle them. How do you disperse the money? What are the requirements, and when are you supposed to do all of these things? First of all, security deposits are simply that. It's a security. Security that if something happens to the property, something gets damaged by the tenant during their time that they live there, that you have the money to fix what you need to fix. When you get the security deposit from the tenant, you need to make sure that you put it into a separate account. It cannot be commingled. It can't be mixed with your personal checking, your personal savings. You need to put it separately so that it's very clear what went in, what was deducted, and what then is dispersed to the tenant at the end of the lease. Also, when you do disperse the money, you must do that within 45 days from when the tenant moves out. So at the end of their lease term, they move out, you must do an inspection. Do it quickly so that you can then assess whether there are any damages caused by the tenant. And if there are, you have time to get estimates, get them repaired. Because when you disperse the money to the tenant, you must give proper accounting. So let's say their rent is $1,500 and you have $400 worth of repairs. You need to show that, a few hundred was for some drywall damage because they caused a hole in it in the wall when they moved out, and maybe their dog tore up the carpet and you had to get some of that fixed. So whatever it is, you need to show exactly what it is so that you don't make up some arbitrary numbers and you have legitimate invoices from vendors. And then you can disperse the proceeds. But do it in a timely manner, because if you don't do it within that 45 days, the tenant could take you to court, and then they could get all of their security deposit back, even if they did cause some damage, and then even some more possibly. So a few tips so that you can avoid problems down the road in dispersing your security deposit. Do detailed move in and move out inspections. Use video. Video the whole house, video the walls, everywhere. Open drawers, take pictures. Document everything. Have the tenant do a good move-in inspection form and give it to you when they move in, within 10 days of them moving in, so that you have their form. And then when they move out, do the exact same thing. Do the videos again. Compare them. Then it's very clear, and you can show exactly what was damaged if there was. But remember, there are things like carpet and paint that only have a certain lifespan. Those are considered wear and tear items, and those are things that you can't necessarily charge for unless there was something excessive that was damaged. So be sure to be clear about that. Look into the requirements about wear and tear versus damage and how you need to disperse the deposit, and just make sure you do it and meet all the requirements so you don't get yourself in trouble. If you have any questions about it or need advice, feel free to call us. Our numbers and information is below, and we're happy to help. Thanks.